Good morning, I'm Mrs. Linhart with the attendance office, and this is Warrior TV.
Hello Warriors, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Logan.
And this is your August 26th feature edition of Warrior TV News.
Today we'll look at volleyball, boys tennis, and track star Ryder Emberton.
Hunter and Callie hit the courts and serve it up with the boys tennis team to gain further knowledge on the upcoming season and all that goes into it.
As the 2016-2017 school year begins, the boys tennis team is gaining momentum for a successful season. Warrior TV heads over to the courts to get the scoop on how the coaches and players are preparing and what they expect for the 2016 season.
They have a lot to live up to. Last year's team was our first sectional championship team. We lost some pretty important seniors from that team, but we also have some pretty good players on this team, and they're working hard to try and repeat as sectional champions, but it's going to be tough.
We have a really good group of guys. I don't think there's anybody who's a loner on the team. I think everybody kind of works together, they pal around together, they're friends on and off the court. I think it really helps out for the team dynamic.
The goals are simple. It's the same every year. We have 3. Recently I've added a 4th because I think we talk about it.
We really like to compete. You want to play well, you want to have fun, and then I really do like to make good choices. And we kind of added that this year because, again, I know it's high school, but even myself, all the time, you want to make good choices.
We do a lot of running, and then when we get done with running, we do more running, and hitting lots of tennis balls while we're at it. We work on ground strokes, volleys, overheads, a lot, and serving as well. So that's the main focus.
You can't just have good technique and you can't just be an athlete to be a good tennis player. You have to have some combination of the both of them.
After speaking with the coaches of this year's team, Warrior TV serves it up with the players to get their opinions on the upcoming season.
I am a captain, and I'm trying to make everyone be as prepared as possible for the season.
As a senior, I'm definitely helping out all the freshmen as I can, help them get orientated into a high school environment.
Over the summer, I went to Center Grove, and I played a lot there. And Coach sets up a lot of challenge matches that we can play so we can get better.
So every week we'll have one challenge match, and we just come out here and we play a 6-game pro set. And whoever wins, we mark down that score.
I'm really hoping to win sectionals this year and maybe go a little bit farther because we are the defending sectional champs and want to get it 2 years in a row.
We come out here every day. We got a good group of guys going.
I feel like we all are good friends and we all gel together well.
Definitely some fun times, some sad times, some good times. So.
The boys are sure to have a successful 2016 season. Mark your calendars for this Tuesday, August 30th, to catch them in action at Franklin Community High School. The match begins at 5 p.m. From the tennis courts, I'm Hunter here with Callie, Warrior TV News.
NHS meeting. September 7th, Wednesday, 6:50 a.m. $20 due.
– 2016 was a great year for Whiteland athletics. None noticed more than Ryder Emberton, who claimed the state title in shot put and 3rd in discus. Cameron and Hunter go to Ryder Emberton to look back on a great season and how he's preparing for an even better one.
As cross country runs circles around the competition, senior Ryder Emberton trains for the spring track and field season as he prepares to protect the shot put and discus records he broke last season. Warrior TV ran over to track and field coach Brandon Bengal to get his thoughts on the matter and to see what he has in mind for Ryder and the rest of the team.
I've been the track coach, the boys head track coach for this will be my 10th year, and the girls head track coach this will be my 6th year. Ryder is, he's a special athlete. He's a thrower for us. He's extremely explosive. One of the strongest kids that's ever probably walked through this school, and I've coached him for the past 3 years. Last year he came in from day one, all winter long actually, and worked really hard in the weight room, had great practices, and he went from a 55-foot shot putter as a sophomore to a 62-foot shot putter and a state champion as a junior, which is a pretty monumental leap. So his work ethic improved greatly last year, and that's part of the big reason why we saw such an improvement. Honestly, we want to maximize our athletes' talents, and we didn't really know, and we still don't probably know where the ceiling is for Ryder as a thrower. So for him, last year, he had thrown 55 as a sophomore. We thought he could definitely throw 60 last year. I don't know that 62 feet was probably really even in our minds at that time, but once we got about halfway through the season and he was throwing so well, we thought he had a very legitimate shot of winning the whole thing. He's learned to work very hard, and he also technically is by far the best shot putter in the state of Indiana last year. What separates him is his explosiveness and his technique is really, really good for a high school thrower. To do that, to have a 3-foot personal best at the biggest moment of your athletic career, and to beat a kid that hasn't been beat all year, it's a pretty special and an exciting time for him, for the coaching staff, for his parents. It's a great moment for everybody.
After talking to Coach Bengal, Warrior TV News passed the baton over to Ryder Emberton and the previous record holder himself to see what's next for this athlete and to just get a first-hand perspective on the new record.
The discus record was in 1994 or 95 actually, and it was 171 feet 4 inches. And the shot put record was in 95, and it was 51 feet 4 inches.
I think he was happy for me. He wasn't. I mean, he knew it was gonna happen.
Very surprised it lasted that long, 20 years. Not surprised he did it, and we've been practicing this through middle school, before middle school, through middle school, into the high school.
Let's see, it was 6th grade. We actually started, and then come 7th grade was actually when we had our first meets, and then beyond that, he started teaching me, and I've slowly progressed and gotten better.
I was at the track meet, state meet. His mom and I jumped and screamed when we seen it. You actually can hear us in the IHSA video of the meet. You can hear us on the left side sort of screaming. We were sitting next to Sears. We were all jumping up and down, pretty excited for him.
Well, he was just proud of me and not some random kid. And, I mean, it could have been anybody, but at least if someone had to break it, it was his son.
Congratulations to Ryder and the rest of the Warrior track and field team. If you're interested in being part of the team next season, practice starts after Thanksgiving. From the discus cage, I'm Cameron, here with Hunter, Warrior TV News.
Not surprised, but very happy for him.
Sam? What are you doing?
Oh, Ryan. I'm glad you came. I figured it out. I know why we don't have school on Labor Day. Come here, come sit down. The first time that we ever encountered aliens was in Egypt. Bigfoot is a hoax. But the reason he's a hoax is because he existed at one point to only cover up alien crashes. They didn't use their flying saucers to move the rocks. Instead, they took the form of Egyptian slaves and moved them themselves. Are aliens, not lizard people. You see, what does fur do? Keep us warm. What is warmth? Clothing. Exactly. If they control the clothing, they control the world. And that, Ryan, is why we don't have school on Labor Day.
Girls volleyball is set to have a great year. Abby and Bree go to coaches and players to find out what goes into having a successful season.
The Lady Warriors have been hard at work preparing for the 2016 season. WTV talks to the players and coaches about their personal experience in volleyball and their insight on this year's season.
My favorite part about coaching volleyball would really be that I get to spend time with players who also love the sport that I love. I have a passion for it, and it's just fun to get to be here every day in the gym working hard and see the players really learn and really grow.
I started playing volleyball in 7th grade because I just wanted to play another sport.
I started playing in 7th grade, and I had always been interested in the sport and just wanted to see what it was like.
I started playing volleyball in 7th grade because my friend asked me to play.
The position I play, I'm a setter.
I am the libero, which means I get to wear the special jersey and go in for anyone in the back row without substitutions.
I play all the way around.
After talking to the players and coaches about their personal volleyball experience, WTV talks to them about their goals for the 2016 season.
My personal goals for the 2016 season is to set good and not get hurt again.
My personal goals for the 2016 season is to be a leader and to just have fun with the team.
My personal goal is to become a better passer, and the team goal is to win.
My team goal for the 2016 season is to win as many games as possible.
The team goals are to work together and have fun and win as many games as possible. Team camp helped our team because we got to know each other and bond a lot, and we also got to play a lot of games together and learn how each other played.
Team camp helped my team because we learned lots of new drills and we got in shape by playing lots of games.
I feel that team camp went really well this summer. We went up to Purdue. We played 22 games throughout the weekend, spent a lot of time on the court with each other. It's a great time for the girls to get to know each other, to bond, enjoy playing, and get to know each other on the court as well as off the court.
Looks like the Lady Volleyball Warriors are hard at work. Come support them on August 31st at 5:30 p.m. at their home game versus Franklin Central. Here at the WCHS North Campus, I'm Bree, here with Abby, Warrior TV News.
Whiteland Warriors versus Center Grove Trojans. At home tonight. Kickoff at 7. Be there to support your Warriors. From great athletics to great athletes, Whiteland Community High School is sure leaving a mark.
And that's all we have for you today on this feature edition of Warrior TV News. Until next time,
Have a good one.